All right, I've been doing some calculations, and according to my calculations, a week typically lasts 7 days.
No, not Omaha Beer Week.
No, it's 10 days.
10 days. Kicks off tomorrow, but they're going to need an extra weekend to pack everything in.
So we brought in this crew right here to tell you what's going on. Marketing Chair Chris Bettini, Lucky Buckets, Jason Payne, and Chad Rosnicki from Bricks. Good to see you guys.
In the middle.
Thanks for
Thanks,
stopping by
guys.
this morning. And you brought in a pretty good spread. We're going to get to that in a second. But let's talk about the history of Omaha Beer Week. How long has it been around? How did it get started?
So Omaha Beer Week now, this will be our 4th year. And it really started because a group of local Omaha craft beer owners were sitting around over a good pint. That's how most stories start.
Of course.
Sitting on a beer.
And decided that as the craft beer scene was growing, how cool would it be to try to work together to kind of share that with each other. And so invited several other locals, and the first year was 12, 14 members, and this year we're up to 39 participating member locations. So it's really growing quickly.
And all sorts of different events. They really ranged the gamut. Your website, I was just scrolling through it the other day, from tastings to tours to you're tapping some really exclusive kegs and all sorts of other things.
If you go to omahabeerweek.com, you can find out all of that. There's a lot going on.
Let's move right along here and talk about what you brought in today, because you got some great beers that you brought. I mean, what do you have, about 8, 10 different selections?
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah, I just brought in a few samples from the 2 Bricks locations. We have about 10 or 12 events going on throughout the beer week, in quotes. So we have anything from beer and cheese pairings. Bricks does really great food, so we have a beer dinner. We have a chocolate truffle and beer pairing event.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
We have rare barrel-aged events. We have sour barrel beers that are really, really exciting.
The shake chocolate. I don't know too many of these beers, but I do have this one, the shake chocolate, in my fridge.
Yep, and this shake chocolate, actually, we're going to be doing a Randall event with that, and that's where they take any sort of ingredient and infuse it with the beer in real time.
Oh, wow.
So we're taking Reese's peanut butter cups and infusing it
No
with
kidding.
shake.
Oh, that'd be
So that's
great.
gonna be awesome.
I used it in Bloody Marys, but yeah, it has
I
a
bet
great,
it is good
a lot
in
of great
Bloody
uses.
Marys. So if you guys want to pop one of these open and sample a couple of these.
Well, let's do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, take your pick.
Let's
Without
start
further
off with
delay.
something a little bit easier here. Let's do this Mad Hatter IPA.
You know, Kayla's a beer girl.
That's
I mean,
true,
So
yeah.
she doesn't need it. She can go
Woman after
all
my
in,
heart,
yeah.
that's important.
That's right. There's some of my favorites that I've seen here today and some stuff that I have not heard of. So I love the idea of this. Oh, are you celebrating just local craft beers or all craft beers?
You know, we do focus a lot on local craft beer, but it's pretty much anything that's craft, whether that's local, regional, even there's a couple international beers that we've done that are very craft oriented. So this beer is Mad Hatter IPA from New Holland.
Ladies first, right?
Yeah, dive in there.
And this is, if you want to sample as well,
Sure.
there's not much left.
Where's
sorry.
it? That's okay. Where's it?
This is from Michigan. And we're actually doing a beer pairing dinner with them. With their Mad Hatter IPA, we have a bourbon barrel-aged Russian Imperial Stout. We have all kinds of great beers that paired with 5-course dinner. So the IPAs in general.
That's real. This is dry.
Yes,
It's pretty
very dry, very
It's
hoppy,
hoppy.
dry
Yeah.
hopped. You have a lot of the citrus, grapefruity notes from the hops, relative alcohol content. So really great beer, goes great with spicy foods, goes great, really helps to cut a lot of strong flavors. So that's a Mad Hatter IPA.
And then
Let's move down to
yeah,
some of the
let's hit
Lucky Bucket
Yeah, that's absolutely.
I know
selections.
Lucky Bucket, and Lucky Bucket it's a local brew.
Yeah, well, Mike, what I got here is I got 3 of our selections. We've got a few beers out there. So over here is our newest.
Have you tried
release.
this one?
Have you tried this one yet?
How new is it?
This is the Jug
It came out
Thumper.
in mid-December, so
I have
Jug
not tried
Thumper
it.
Malty
have
Brown.
not
So
tried
if
it.
you like
This
those
is delicious.
chocolatey,
Can we crack into this? I wanna
malty,
try this.
absolutely. Let's do that.
So sometimes I think of myself as kind of on the lower end of the spectrum. I kind of like the fruity, weedy. I tried this one and it completely converted me.
You did like this one?
Oh, this is great. It's got the right touch of sweet. I want to see your reaction to this. And hey, while you're tasting that, for people that think of themselves as maybe regular beer drinkers,
Right.
maybe not so much are into the craft stuff,
That is real good.
what are they
Really
going to
good.
learn and how are they going to enjoy Omaha Beer Week?
Well, I think the one thing is there's over 20,000 styles of beer in the world.
Wow.
There's a beer for everybody. Just got to find what you're looking for. And that's where Omaha Beer Week is going to allow you to do that because there's so many options and places. And it's also going to allow people in Omaha to realize a lot of places now who are serving craft beer that maybe didn't used to. With 39 member locations between breweries and dive bars and all of that, the well-known craft beer bars down to places you may not realize have added more taps, there's something for everybody.
And the Lucky Bucket Lager, that's kind of your...
That's our tried and true. That was
it
the
is.
first beer we launched, and
Yeah.
it keeps our lights on, and it's a great transition beer for those lighter beer drinkers, kind of trying to figure out how the craft beer world works. That's a good starter
Yeah.
From the Lucky Bucket perspective, what's it like to be kind of collaborating instead of competing with all of these other businesses through Omaha Beer Week?
Yeah, I mean, actually, there's a lot of market share to be had by craft beer. We're not the big guys. So at this point in time, at least, we're all kind of working together to transition people over to the craft beer world. So we work together. We're all kind of one big happy family, competing friendly amongst each other. But we even did a collaboration brew with Infusion Brewing Company that we're going to release here during Omaha Beer Week. So a lot of camaraderie in this industry.
That's fantastic. And you're already thinking about next year, from what I understand. You got some plans to grow this thing even further next year.
Every year it's grown, so it's definitely going to be something. The big main thing this year that's our big event for everybody is the craft beer bus on this Saturday.
That's what we're looking at right now. Tell us a little bit about what to expect from that. We've only got a little less than a minute left.
Sure. So the quickest way to look at this is your beer-powered public transportation.
I love it.
For $12, you're going to get to choose. There's 3 routes. We have a west end, a north end, and east end, and then an express route that connects them. You'll buy these online from our website, omahabeerweek.com. You'll go to one of the 3 redemption points to get your wristbands. You can already start picking up your wristbands now through the morning of, and then hop on, hop off, go to these 27 different locations and just get to see what some of Omaha Beer Week's going to bring.
And a brewery tour on Sunday. Of course, a myriad of events. Just check out the website, omahabeerweek.com. Take a look. There are tastings everywhere. A big celebration of beer that just happens to coincide with Valentine's Day.
Lucky
We love
Bucket
it.
And Bricks, thanks for stopping by this morning. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.